Okay, so let's check the upgrades, weapons, and the build itself. It's not the best build, but it can be quite fun. I was focusing on slice. When you play slicer, you can focus on slice with the workbench. You don't need to upgrade the weapons, and you can try to build something like a melee damage. Slicer has like special attack. When you press Q and left mouse button, you basically slice. You can enlarge the slice range, deal more damage, and then you have like some special attacks when you are using it. I was using a steadfast surge. This is basically the best thing you can have if you want to recharge your ability. I had two. I would like to showcase the slicer build, which is focusing on melee. I will not tell you it's the best one. It can be good, but it needs good upgrades. And I don't know, maybe there is a better thing where you can use it. In my opinion, slice, maybe paired with some good equipment can be good. But we had no equipment crate this time. We had the weapon crate, so I took the Deepcore 40mm PGL, and it has a acid damage. It has an explosion radius. It's a single shot high explosive grenade launcher. It's pretty fun gun, by the way. If you have this gun, I would suggest you try to focus on upgrades, and you can deal a quite crazy damage on the end. This is really good gun. And when you pair it, as you can see, there is acid, and I remember I picked some acid upgrade. Let me show you. Okay, so I have a fire damage to critical hits. I have a recharge on my ability and power attack, but where is that acid? I remember I had acid. Maybe our teammates had acid. Basically, there was some acid related upgrade, but currently I cannot find it for some reason. Yes, damage dealt by poison to enemies within range restores 1 health to you. Poison extraction range 5 meters. So poison, question is poison acid? No, it's not. But so far, if you have this poison extraction, you can pair it maybe with when you run, you emit the poison clouds, or here there is a overheating weapon and it can create toxic pulse. So maybe there will be some build that can even do this. Then I took a revive speed, and basically there is not much to show. Killing enemy gives you 30% damage for 2 seconds. This is slicer related bio booster. I think when you prestige the character, it can be quite handy to have this seeing red booster on different characters with different builds, because you're basically stacking a lot of damage. And he also have a chance to avoid incoming damage if we want to play something like a tanky character that has like aggro. The downside of ability recharge rate, steadfast surge, is you cannot move, and you maybe want to move with your character. If you are melee, you want to get to the position and then melee. So in my opinion, so far when I played Falconeer and I played Guardian, and Guardian has a special attack that is basically throwing a lot of stunning bolts in front of you, or globes, and if you combine it with steadfast surge, you can just stand on the place and stun everything around you. Like, it is crazy. And you can have a, let's say, sometimes you can have even 3 steadfast surges, and it's like you basically have 0 cooldown on this ability, and you stun everything, even the big guys. So far that character was my top when it comes to that upgrade. Alright, we can also check our teammates, so let's see what they had. So the Fuzzy Fish had armor piercing, lead storm powered minigun. He had weak point damage on it, and basically for this you cannot want to have a spread reduction, and I believe he had spread reduction when standing still somewhere. Yes, spread reduction while standing still, nerves of steel. So this was quite handy for a machine gun. Then he had fire to all critical hits, mm, damage boost per current health, and critical hit chance on the weak point hits, and magazine size. He was basically a good old-fashioned machine gunner, and this killing medium or a large frozen targets awards stone skin. Stone skin is something like additional defense layer. I believe with the time it's ticking down, so if you have, let's say, 30 stone skin, in 5 seconds you will have a 25 stone skin or something like that. Then let's check P96 Mag Blaster. I believe this is stable hard-hitting automatic blaster rifle. I'm not sure if I had this one before, but he had the breach cutter, which is the old-fashioned laser. Fires horizontal energy beams affecting against groups. By the way, I think this by default does something like 250 damage, and when the beam comes back, it has like another 250. But it's kind of tricky gun, breach cutter. It's yeah, it takes time to get used to that, and you basically, this is not single target damage. You can't really kill the boss with this alone, so only in the team play. But maybe if you are going solo run, this is not the gun to go. Then what we have here? Can we see the last one? We can't, because it's hidden by... Oh, we can, okay. Shock Striker, self-charging pistol that fires chain hit lightning bolts. This is crazy good. Yeah, I have already the video about this gun, and he has a ricochet chance, and he has a bonus ammo for this. I would go with damage and reload speed, but he had the ricochet chance, but I think he parried. Okay, he was sticky flaming, suppression, magazine, armor. So he was creating basically red sugar for us, and yeah, he was freezing things around. Then he had hitting the enemy with enraged weapon, gives a weapon fire rate. Okay, this is pretty good. Double melee damage for 8 seconds after emptying a weapon magazine. And old-fashioned reload speed, interaction, and revive speed. So by the way, our character is not fully upgraded. And we had Sweet Tooth healing from red sugar, because I was thinking when I'm melee I will need that red sugar heals. Movement speed for 10 seconds after consuming red sugar. Then health regeneration threshold and health regeneration rate. It's basically when you are, let's say you have 1 health, and how fast you will get to, let's say, 30-40 health. And this is the threshold, will rise your maximum health you have from this basic regeneration. I believe if you are under the threshold, which can be, let's say, 30 health and less, you will start to regenerate health without needing red sugar, but only till some point. You will not regenerate 100%. Then we had the crit damage, Deadeye 3, 75% armor breaking and armor penetration. The thing is, if we will keep continue playing the game. Soon we will learn all these caves, all these biomes, and then we can maybe adjust these special directives, or I don't know how they are called, masteries, these upgrades. Because, for example, sometimes you just don't need armor break, but sometimes you do. And yeah, the health was the last one. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, help me get to 1000 subscribers, and I see you on the next one.